welcome to another week of Light Vibes with S. Lee. I hope everybody has had a great week so far, tuned in to all of the episodes that have been posted, and continue to subscribe, comment, and leave your opinions and advice. This week, the theme is going to be money. It's Monday, saving money, making money, continuously having money flowing in. So I felt like it would be a good theme for this week. As far as money goes, I wanted to touch on responsibility. Making sure when you get your check, you're not frivolous with it. Put some in your savings. Make sure you're actually saving it and not going back into your savings after the fact and taking money out. And making sure that you're responsible with your spending. Make sure gas is in your car, groceries in your refrigerator, bills are paid, and then after that, spend money on the things that aren't necessarily needs, more so wants. As well as, ladies, when we're going shopping, you don't always have to have the most expensive thing. You can shop on the clearance rack and still look good. I got on a Puma shirt and I got this for $10. Okay, like went to the Puma store and got it for $10. So just because it's full price and looks super good does not mean that they don't have something just as good on clearance. Let's get those steals and deals, ladies and gentlemen, and just be conscious of what you're spending your money on and not frivolous with it. That is the thing for this week, and I think it's really important as young adults as well as older adults who have already been doing this to make sure we're staying responsible with our money and what we're actually spending our money on is needed. I guess I chose that because I've been learning a lot for the last maybe 3 or 4 years, the importance of making sure I save. Because when that time comes that you don't have that paycheck rolling in that week because it's the off week or you don't have the luxury of getting paid every week, you're going to wish you were really responsible with your money. And I think that the number one thing most young people don't think about is if you spend it, you can't get it back. Make sure you're spending it on something that's actually necessary. As far as my tip goes for this week, it is a health tip. And it is about carrying throughout whatever you choose to do as far as weight loss and being healthy goes, whether you're changing your diet, changing how many times you work out, how often you work out, how long while you're there, whatever it is, put your mind to it, stay dedicated, and my inspirational information to provide for you guys about this tip is if you have any questions on how to lose weight and maintain losing your weight, hit me up. I just actually lost from 218 pounds to now being 174, and it was a long trying process, and I wouldn't say easy at all to do by myself, but if you don't want it for yourself, nobody else is going to want it for you because they won't believe in you. You can't do it on your own. Why believe in you, right? I believed in myself, and I am here now feeling 110% more confident than I was, better than I was. So make sure if you're going to do it, be dedicated, put your all into it, and don't give up. Definitely don't give up. And like I said, if you have any questions, you want to know how I did it, or just want some insight or some support, mental support, emotional support, or just someone to answer questions for you and lead the way, please don't be afraid to contact me in any way, shape, or form to get information on how to be healthy. Let's promote healthiness and weight loss. Yes, most definitely. Next up, I would have to say this week I'm debating. I got 2 letters written in, but the one I'm thinking about sharing is One Girl, Two Guys. This story is written in anonymously from a young lady explaining how she is in the midst of dating or talking to another gentleman now, and there's the guy from her past who still continues to hit her up and pop up, and she's kind of in the feeling that he's going to be the reason why her current situation doesn't work out. And her question is overall help. Pretty much just help me figure out how I can get this old dude to leave me alone so that me and my new dude can keep it moving, keep it pushing, and not be bothered by him. So my advice to this young lady would be, if you feel like the guy who's in the past keeps popping up in what you have going on now, make sure you let him know and you clarify very clearly that you're dealing with somebody else and make it clear to him that you don't want to deal with him anymore. I believe that a guy or a girl who continues to come after you does not understand that. And if you haven't made it clear, then they're not going to understand it clear enough to know, okay, she or he is really done with me. I need to move on. Make it clear that you don't want to deal with him anymore. Make it clear that you're happy with the person you moved on with. And make it clear that you don't want to have anything to do with him so that he will leave you alone and let you move on with what you're trying to pursue now. Hopefully that was some good advice for you. I honestly think that the best thing in situations like this to do is just to show him your inactions. Don't respond to his messages. Don't text him back. Don't write him back if he snaps you, if he tweets you, if he Facebooks you. Let him know with you not responding that you're really done. And I feel like if he's not the stalker type or crazy or just super infatuated with you, he'll get the message, oh, she's not responding anymore. She must really be done with me. And if that point, if it doesn't work, you might need to look into some extra help, except for instead of advice from me, because obviously you're dealing with somebody that's crazy. If he won't leave you alone after that. So that's the best advice I have. Anybody else that may have advice, you can comment below. Let this young lady know what you think that she should do, and just lend a helping hand. Next up, we have a guest this week. We have Kayla, who is coming. She is a student at Saginaw Valley State University and also the president of a wonderful group now on campus called Detroit Does Well. So we are going to welcome Kayla. Hi, Kayla.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Fine.
So, tell us about Detroit Does Well.
Okay, Detroit Does Well is a nonprofit organization. We focus on showing Detroit in a positive light through mentoring, volunteering, and events that bring individuals throughout our organization. This is our second semester here at Saginaw Valley. We're also at Grand Valley and Eastern Michigan University.
Okay.
And hopefully they're coming to a campus near you.
How can a student or anyone interested join?
Okay, so to join, all you have to do really is attend meetings regularly and then do a volunteer project. So if you want to join, we have meetings every other Tuesday, bi-weekly. The next one, it will be the 28th. So they're bi-weekly on Tuesday in the Unity Room at 10 p.m. So if you want to join, just come out. We welcome everybody and we love new faces.
Do you only want students that attend Saginaw? Can they attend Delta? Can they just be Saginaw Township community people?
For this chapter, we're only asking for students from Saginaw because we are a registered student organization. But you do not have to, the most common question I get is, do you have to be from Detroit? And you don't have to be from Detroit. You can just be a Detroit supporter, anybody that has love for the Detroit area.
Okay. For the members that you have now, what have you guys taken part in as far as volunteer community service acts?
Well, since we're a new organization, we've been focusing on getting our feet into the community. So we've been doing a lot of community service, like outside of the school, like in the surrounding areas, and just trying to get familiar with Saginaw.
Okay.
Yeah.
With you being president of the group, do you feel like you have more of a hard job, or do you feel like it's easier being president than being a member?
It's more difficult because I have to look out for everyone. I have to make everything for everybody's best interest. And nobody else has to do that. All they have to do is worry about themselves. So I would say that it's harder than being a member. So yeah.
Do you think that if you had to start over, there would be anything that you would change with your group?
No, I wouldn't. I actually love our group. I love the progression that we're making. And it's just a great group of individuals that just want to do good in the community.
That's good, that's good. What's the best thing you feel like you guys have gotten from becoming this group on campus?
I think a lot of people on campus are starting to recognize Detroit. There's a lot of Detroit students on campus, and I don't think that we bring the Detroit culture enough to Saginaw.
Understood.
So one of the things that we're doing is, Detroit culturizing. Is that a word?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Saginaw, we're bringing the Detroit culture to Saginaw, and I just love it. It's just positive energy all the time.
I am a Detroit native. You guys know that. I mention this all the time. I am from Detroit, not Southfield, Romulus, Farmington. I'm from Detroit, the west side of Detroit. So, yes, definitely, Detroit is full of hustlers, go-getters, and I'm all for supporting it, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been active, but that is because you guys see I'm busy, I'm super busy, but I do need to put in the effort to make sure I support my fellow Detroiters and let them know that there is other people that are out there young, trying to, make a change. And definitely, if you guys are interested, SVSU students, Eastern students, and you say Grand Valley students, you guys make sure you get in contact with this wonderful group of people that are trying to make a difference, make a change, and bring some diversity and culture to your institutions. Please just get in contact with her. You can share your social media, the group social media.
Okay, we have an Instagram, it's SVSU_DDW. And then we have an email, which is ddwsvsu@gmail.com. And then we also have a website, which is DetroitDoesWell.com.
Alrighty, so if you guys are interested, want to have, any type of conversations or networking things going on with Kayla and Detroit Does Well, those are the social media platforms that you can contact her in the group on. I hope that you guys take advantage of this, but not for the fun stuff. You guys know we're always going to play a game on Live Vibes with Esley, so if you want to go ahead and grab a game off the flower wall. What game did you get?
Detroit quiz.
Oh, look at that. She got the Detroit quiz on the Detroit Does Well episode. That is so funny. All right, so for the Detroit quiz, the rules are I'm going to ask you a ton of different questions regarding Detroit, the actual Detroit area, and we're going to see out of these questions how much about Detroit you really know.
I hope I'm getting one.
If she gets something wrong, y'all already know we did have Ma. I don't know if you watched the episodes, but we had somebody on here last week. Top Notch Ma beat him in the songs. We had True on the first episode. I think we won like half and half. I think I beat him like 6-2. He didn't really know any of the lyrics for some songs that we had. So this is the first time doing a Detroit quiz. So we'll see. Question number 1. What are the mile streets in Detroit?
6 mile, 7 mile, 8 mile.
Exactly. All right. Thank God you did not say 9 or 10 because that is not Detroit. So we did get that one right. Okay. What is the hood name for the McDonald's on Joy Road in Southfield?
Murder Mac.
The Murder Mac. The Murder Mac. That is actually true. Okay. What mall is closest to Detroit?
Closest?
Yes.
Not in?
Not in.
Fairlane?
Yes, it is Fairlane. Okay. Now, I see why you got tripped up. What is the mall that what now?
Northland?
It is Northland. Okay, we actually got a Detroiter. Name 4 artists that are from Detroit.
Diana Ross.
Mm-hmm.
Big Sean.
Mm-hmm. Got 2 more. There's tons.
Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
And
They don't. Yep, that is right. That is 4. There were a couple others. Well, actually, many others. We got Trick Trick, Cash Doll, Molly B, Bang Gang, Peasy, Eminem, Payroll, Doughboys, Cash Out, Team Eastside, Dex Osama. A long list, to say the least. Detroit has, like I said, some hustlers and some go-getters. So big ups to all of those people from Detroit that are making moves. What do Detroiters say instead of hello?
What up, dog?
What up, dog?
What up, dog?
What is the best high school in Detroit?
Cass Tech.
Cass Tech. Number 1, second to none. We both went to Cass too. What is a good place to get chicken shawarmas in Detroit?
Bucharest Grill.
Bucharest Grill. Okay. Fill in the blank. Blank versus blank.
Detroit versus everybody.
Detroit versus everybody. Look
Did
at
I
that.
win? Did I get all of them?
Nope, we're not done yet. Best casino area in the city.
Great town.
Greektown. Greektown does have a really, really good casino, but that area is always slapping. So anybody who is not from Detroit or is looking for a tourist attraction, downtown Detroit is the most livest area. But Greektown, best area. Make sure you go check it out. What major landmark is now being removed from downtown?
I don't know that.
Joe Louis Arena.
Oh, yeah.
We are going to say goodbye to Joe Louis Arena, you guys, but we're now going to have the Detroit Pistons downtown, so it will be a litty summer.
We're leveling up.
Leveling up, we are. 2K17 is all about the level up for me. Well, that was it for the game. She actually got all of the questions right except the last one, but many people may not have known that. So if you guys didn't know, now you know. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
You're more than welcome to say your social media one more time.
Okay, we're SVSU_DDW or DetroitDoesWell.com.
And go ahead and say what day, room, and time you guys meet.
Meetings are bi-weekly, Tuesdays at 10 p.m. in the Unity Room. The next one will be on February 28th.
Alrighty, well you guys heard it here. Detroit does well, SVSU, Grand Valley, and Eastern campuses. Make sure you guys are in touch with these wonderful people. Get involved, go out, help, and expand. Thank you so much for coming on. Have a good one.
You as well.
Alrighty, you guys. So now it is time for story time. I'm going to tell you guys about the time my auntie thought I got kidnapped. I was 7 years old. I told her I was going across the street to play with one of my friends who lived directly across the street. But if you guys know Esley personally, you know that I'm very, 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 very friendly. So I knew everybody on our street, like what 7-year-old knows, even the old people, right? But I did. So I went 2 doors down to my neighbor's house that are now considered like my older sisters. Then I left from there and went down to the almost corner house to my god sister's house. And then I left there and went back to my sister's house across the street, who was a couple doors down from where I initially went. And by the time my aunt called to the first house I went to let me know dinner was ready, they said, she's not here anymore. She left here about 2 hours ago. So she was freaking out. What do you mean she left 2 hours ago? She's 7 years old. Where did she go? So they're like, well, she went 2 doors down to Courtney and Tiara's house. I guess she's still down there. So she called them, which were my babysitters / older sisters. Till this day, we're still really close. And they were like, no, she left here like an hour and a half ago. We don't know where she went. So my auntie's freaking out like, oh my God, what do you mean? Like, she's 7. Why can't anybody tell me where she's at? So she's at this point walking down the street screaming my name. Neighbors are coming down. Are you talking about a little girl with the little pigtails? Oh, we thought she was there. Oh, we thought she was there. We saw her walking there. She walked down there. She ends up getting to the house that was all the way close to the corner. But it wasn't my god sister's house that I told you guys about a couple seconds back. It was another lady and her husband who had a little small dog. It was a Pomeranian. And you know me, just always wanted to be friendly. Went to the backyard, playing with the dog, ended up in the house, playing with the dog, and like put my hands in their jacuzzi that they had on their patio, doing little kid stuff. Long story short, my auntie was livid that they never called to let her know that someone's child was walking through their house playing with their kid. Because of, I mean, if you're an adult, you clearly should, hey little girl, like, do your parents know you're here? No one ever asked that. They just let me wander and play with their dog. And then she comes down the street, and this is when all hell broke loose. What do you have my child in here doing? And why is she in your house? And why didn't you let me know that she was down here? I'm gonna tell y'all something. That was the last time I ever walked down the street. And to this day, if I come home from school, I let my auntie know when I leave the house, where I'm going, when I get to my location, when I'm coming home. And if she's not there when I get home, I let her know I made it, because it's crazy out here. And aside from that, I never want her to go through that again, nor do I want to go through anything like that ever again. Because when I got home, my punishment was way worse than I think what she went through looking for me. And y'all know how parents are when they're looking for a kid they think is missing. My punishment was, first of all, it was the summer. I couldn't go outside, and I had to sit in the living room listening through the open windows to the kids and the breezes and the birds chirping in the daytime, in the heat, doing nothing but being upset that my friends got to play. So with all that being said, you guys, any underage people I have watching this, please make sure you guys are cognizant of what you're doing and share with your parents where you guys are going and who you're with. You may think that your people that you're with are your friends and your cousins and Ray and them, but what I know is your parents are the people that know and care the most for you, and you do not want to scare them like that. So that was story time with Esley. It was a very, very big mistake. I was young. I didn't know. I just wanted to go and explore. That was the biggest little travel vacation I had ever went on. The whole block for a 7-year-old. I traveled for about 5 hours before she found me. But I learned my lesson from that, to say the very most, not the least at all. I very, very, very well so learned my lesson. To the point now, even at 23, my friends will say, like, are you really about to text your auntie and let her know we leaving the mall and about to go to the movies? Like, the movies is right next door. It's connected to the mall. Yes, I'm still going to tell her. Because if she happens to be at the mall and she's looking for me and I'm not there, damn what, right? So you guys just make sure you stay in contact with your friends and family. Let them know who you're with, what you're doing, and where you're going. And that was just about it for Light Vibes this week. It was a very fun episode. Once again, so thankful to have had Kayla come on on and talk about Detroit Does Well. And next week, you guys, we got Scoochie Money coming on. He is going to talk about his music, his rapping, as well as another artist coming from Detroit. So excited to have him on. Thank you again, everybody, for continuing to watch every single episode, subscribe, and tune in. I love all of my sunflowers, and I appreciate you guys.